Warning. The following show may decrease your intelligence. Changing the channel is advised.
Zero variety. Less music. More talking. Weird noises. The show your parents warned you about. This is the Blair Radio Project.
Oh, jeez. Hello, and welcome to the Blair Radio Project. I'm your sick and feeble host, Blair, and I'm joined by none other than my trusty sound engineer, and also sick, Billy. Billy, how are you? How are you? How are you doing today?
You didn't have to sneeze on me.
Well, get out of the way.
It's all up my arm.
Yeah, get over it. How are you doing today, Billy?
I want to die.
You always want to die.
Yeah, but more than usual.
I see. Audience, today we're both a little under the weather.
It's not raining.
Well, it actually is raining, Billy, but that's not what I mean.
No, it isn't. I don't see any rain.
Yeah, it is. Look outside.
Yeah, I don't see any rain.
Now look at the puddles down there.
What about them?
Well, look at them. You can see little dots, little droplets land on them.
I don't see any.
It's there. Just keep looking.
Okay, I see it now. What does that have to do with us being sick? Did the rain make us sick?
No,
I'm pretty sure I got sick before it started raining.
I didn't say it did have anything to do with us being sick.
You said we're under the weather.
Yeah, I mean that we're both sick. That's a term. I wasn't talking about the rain.
But you said the weather.
Forget it. Audience, there's a bug that's been going around getting everybody sick.
Yeah, it's true. I've seen it.
What do you mean you've seen it?
I've seen the bug.
Billy, what?
I've seen the bug. I saw it in the car park earlier and down the hall. It's like this 6-foot-tall bug. And he talks to everybody he comes in contact with. Looks like a giant cockroach.
Billy, that's not the bug.
It looked like a bug to me.
No, that's just a guy in a bug suit. That's Cockroach Kevin. He's not getting people sick. At least, I don't think. We got a bug that makes people sick. They're two different things.
So we didn't get sick because of Cockroach Kevin.
No, Cockroach Kevin's just some guy that walks around in a cockroach suit. We just got sick off of, I don't know, something else. But when you get sick, it's just called the bug, you know?
Huh. Why is he in a cockroach suit?
I don't know.
I see.
Yeah. Anyway, let's start the show, shall we? Starting us off, this is Susie Woo with the track Black Cherry. And you're listening to
Blair Radio Project.
Hello and welcome back to the show. That was the underwhelming track I Scream by Deaton Chris Anthony and Beba Doobie. Billy, can you pass me that tissue? I have snot running all down my face.
Where?
On my face.
No, I mean the tissue. I don't see a tissue.
It's right over there, Billy.
I don't see it.
It's right there on the coffee table, Billy.
I still don't see it.
Are you blind?
I don't think so.
Okay, well look at the table.
Yeah?
And it's right next to that Rubik's Cube I can't solve.
I don't see it.
Oh my God. Billy, look at the table.
Okay.
Are you looking at the table?
Yes?
Do you see the Rubik's Cube?
The what?
The Rubik's Cube.
What's a Rubik's Cube?
You see that the little square thing with a bunch of squared colors on them?
You mean the thing you keep picking up and getting angry at?
Yes, that.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Right. Now look to the left of that.
Okay, I'm looking to the left.
Okay, you see it now?
No.
Billy, it's right next to it. It's basically touching the Rubik's Cube.
What's a Rubik's Cube?
The little colorful square thing.
Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah, there's a tissue right next to that. It's touching it.
I'm sorry, I don't see it.
Oh, look. This here, Billy. This here.
Okay, stop rubbing it in my face. I see it.
See that?
Oh, it's wet.
This is what I wanted. You idiot. Now pass it to me.
Why'd you just put it down? You just had it in your hand.
Because I was showing you where it was. It's right there on the table.
We could have just used it if you just had it.
Billy, just shut up and get me the stupid napkin.
Napkin? I thought you wanted a tissue.
I meant tissue. Put that tissue in my hand right now.
Where is it?
Billy, it's right there on the table.
I don't see it.
Billy, if you don't put that in my hand in the next 10 seconds, I'm going to throw you through the wall. You hear me?
I don't see it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's here.
Billy, that's the Rubik's Cube.
What's a Rubik's Cube?
You stupid
Lower your standards. It's the Blair Radio Project.
Hello. And welcome back to the Blair Radio Project. Billy, can you throw that away from me?
I'd rather not touch that.
I don't care. Here, catch.
Ugh! This is disgusting. It's sopping wet.
I know, so go throw it away. Hello and welcome back to the Blair Radio Project. Billy and I are both sick, so that's fun. That last track was Tom's Diner by Giorgio Moroder featuring Britney Spears. And prior to that, we played Cold Hearts by Elton John and Dua Lipa.
Blair, my head hurts.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know it's a pretty brutal cold, but you'll get over it. If I had some medicine, I'd think about giving you some.
You do have medicine.
Yeah, but not enough for both of us.
No, it's not the cold that's making my head hurts. It's when you threw me through the wall.
All right, yeah, that.
Aren't you going to lose your deposit now, since there's a giant hole in the wall?
Billy, look around. I lost my deposit a long time ago.
True.
Besides, that hole in the wall is now it's like a portal into the next room.
I suppose, but isn't a doorway a portal to the next room as well?
Yeah, but now we have two. Two portals are better than one.
I suppose.
Still coming up on the show, we got Black Caviar, the Foxies, and a plethora of other artists you've never heard of. But starting us off, this is Kesha with Take It Off.
There's a place downtown where the freaks are come around. It's a hole in the wall. It's a dirty freak around.
Welcome back. That was the Foxies with Little Monsters, a song all about Lady Gaga's fans. Coming up next, this is Black Caviar.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, because I said we were going to play them later on in the show.
Yeah, that's where I've heard of them.
Yes, nearly 9 minutes ago, that's where you heard them, Billy. This is the track Been That Ill featuring Glam.
Who's Glam?
I have no idea.
You're listening to the Blair Radio Project.
March to the own beat of my drum. Even back when
Hello, audience. Welcome back to the Blair Radio Project.
Hey, Blair. Cockroach Kevin's outside. He's down in the car park asking people for change.
How do you know he's asking people for change?
Because he's holding a sign that says, "May I have your change, please?" Although he wrote please with PLZ.
I see.
You can see this too? You're not even looking out the window.
No, I don't mean that I can see this from where I'm sitting. I mean, I understand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hello, audience. Welcome back. We just played DVNO by Justice.
Hey, Blair, do you think that Cockroach Kevin is actually a cockroach?
No.
You sure?
Well, I'm pretty sure, Billy, yeah.
What makes you so sure?
Well, for one, you could see his face, like right under the cockroach head bit. There's like a hole cut out in the suit where his face is sticking out. A human face. That's my first clue, that Cockroach Kevin is not actually a cockroach, but instead some doofus in a cockroach suit.
Right. Well, besides that, what other evidence do you have?
You mean besides the fact that you could see that it's a human?
Besides cosmetic.
What do you mean besides cosmetic?
Well, besides just looking at him, how can you tell he's not a cockroach?
But there's no such thing as a 6-foot-tall cockroach.
Well, I've seen things.
What? There's stupid conspiracy videos you watch on YouTube?
They're documentaries.
They're not documentaries, Billy.
Did you know that there are giant lizards in people's suits that run the White House and every country in the world?
I don't even know what to say to that, Billy.
shocking, isn't it?
Shocking that you believe this trash, yes.
If reptilians exist, so can cockroaches.
Cockroaches do exist, Billy.
Ha! See, I knew it!
Whatever, just play the next song.
Okay.
Blair Radio Project.
Well, if I speak with all honesty, I should have said no.
Hello, welcome back to the show. That was Lady Gaga with the track Stupid.
Gonna finish that?
My sneeze?
Well, I meant the song.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Stupid Love by Lady Gaga.
Were you holding in a sneeze?
Kind of. I figured out a while ago that if I suck the roof of my mouth right before I sneeze, I then don't have to sneeze.
I've never heard of that before.
Because I never told you before.
Yeah, but I feel like I would have come across that somehow online or something.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, Billy. I'm a marvel of sights.
You don't look anything like a marble.
That's not what I said, but okay.
Hey, Blair, I was thinking,
Oh, God.
do you think Cockroach Kevin has any kids?
I hope not.
I hope not either. If he is human, why do you think he wears a cockroach suit all the time?
Well, I heard a story that his mother abandoned him on Halloween one year when he was a kid.
That's horrible.
Yeah. She took him trick-or-treating one year when he was dressed up as a cockroach. And they just left him out on the streets. He's been homeless ever since.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think he can even get out of that suit at this point. He's grown into it.
It's very depressing.
Indeed. But he seems to enjoy it.
You think he enjoys being homeless?
Well, maybe. Some people might. You always see stories on the news of people giving it all up to become homeless.
I don't think they give it all up. I think they lose it all.
Well, he looks happy, Billy.
Yeah? He doesn't look too happy at the moment. He's currently sobbing next to that pile of trash. It looks like the Mona Lisa when you squint your eyes.
Oh, yeah, that's a beautiful pile of trash.
Indeed.
Maybe he's sobbing at how beautiful it is.
I very much doubt it.
Yeah, so do I.
It's time to lose your faith in humanity. It's the Blair Radio Project.
I ain't tryna.
An elaborate attempt to talk to Lindsay Lohan. This is the Blair Radio Project.
Each week here on the show, we play a Lindsay Lohan song. That's a song by Lindsay Lohan.
Just in case you didn't understand.
We've already played the entirety of her first 2 albums, and last week we also played her brand new Christmas track, which was just a cover of Jingle Bell Rock. Or is it Jingle Bells Rock?
I think it's Jingle Bell Rocks.
You think it's Jingle Bell Rocks?
Yeah.
I thought it was Jingle Bells Rock.
It might be Jingles is Rock's Bell.
I'm pretty sure it's not that, Billy. But anyway, we played that last week. Now, you might be thinking, well, Blair, you've already played the entirety of her first 2 albums, as well as the new Christmas single. What else can you possibly have to play? Well, there's plenty of demos and unreleased tracks on YouTube, so we're now going to be playing unreleased music on YouTube. That's what this show has resorted to now, folks. So today we're going to be playing the track Xanax, an unreleased demo from about 2 years ago.
If it's unreleased, why is it on YouTube?
Well, it's not officially been released. It's just that someone uploaded a dodgy MP3 version to YouTube.
I see.
So yeah, this is Lindsay Lohan with the track Xanax.
You're listening to the Lindsay Lohan Project.
I don't like the parties in LA. I go home.
It's that time again. It's the loop of the day.
It's that time again.
Sloop the...
Oh, that's disgusting, Billy. Cover your mouth when you sneeze.
Sorry.
Filthy pig. It's the loop of the day.
You didn't cover your mouth.
It's my flat, Billy. I can sneeze however I want.
Won't be your flat for long. I saw that pile of eviction notices you have.
They're all just warnings, Billy. They don't mean anything. Anyway, each week here on the show, we play a loop of a sample of a loop, and you gotta guess what song we are looping. This week's no exception. So here is this week's loop. That's a pretty tricky loop, don't you say, Billy?
I didn't say that.
Well, I mean, what didn't you say?
I wouldn't say that at all.
You think it's easy?
No, but that's just not something I would say. I'd just say that's hard. I wouldn't call it tricky.
All right. If you know the answer to this week's loop, give us a call.
You didn't cover your mouth again.
The number to call is 555-237. Not 555-872. Not 555-397. No, it's 555-237. Don't forget it.
Blair, we don't even have that number anymore. We haven't had it for a few months now.
Oh, well, they can still call in.
Yeah, but we won't receive those calls.
Well, someone will. They can tell whoever answers what they think the loop of the day is.
It's very unlikely that the person answering would even know what the loop of the day is.
Well, it is a tricky one this week, Billy.
No, I mean in general. They'll have no idea what the person calling will even be talking about.
Well, then, okay, fine. Well, listeners, if you're calling in that number, whoever answers the phone, make sure to tell them why you're calling, as well as what you think the loop of the day is.
The answer to the loop of the day.
Yeah, the answer to the loop of the day. But also explain to them what the loop of the day is.
The segment itself.
Yes, that should clear up all confusion for whoever answers the phone.
I bet no one's even going to try to call it. No one listens to this show anyway.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Moving on, this is Van Sire with the track That I Miss You. You're listening to the Blair Radio Project.
It's that time again. It's the loop of the day.
Oh, hear that little squeak in there?
I heard it.
Yeah, me too. It tickled. Earlier on, we played this loop. Is it still as difficult as you remember it? I hope so. I hope so. Ow. I think I gave myself whiplash just then. Anyway, if you know the answer to this week's loop, please give us a call.
It's not really us.
Please give some random stranger a call. The number to call is 555-237 if you're calling from inside the UK. If you're calling from outside the UK, the number to call is 555-237. Well, unfortunately, it's come to my attention that there's some little football game thing going on, and we have to play this song. So this is a completely non-cringy song. 3 Lions, It's Coming Home for Christmas by Badil, Skinner, and Lightning Seeds.
Isn't it character and heart and motivation as well?
Hello, and welcome back to the show. That was the Marias with the track Dehete Yevar. I don't speak French, but I think that means something to do with a guitar made of cheese. I think that's what that loosely translates to. And prior to that, we played Food for Thought by none other than Squeeze. Squeeze, they're a very interesting group of people, I think. The way how they got their name, Billy.
Uh-huh.
That's their band name.
Squeeze.
Yeah, Squeeze. They got their band name because they just loved to squeeze each other.
Really?
Yeah. Every time they hung out, they were just squeezing each other nonstop. In fact, they would make a game out of it. They would squeeze each other so hard, and the first one to pass out would win.
What did they win?
A mild concussion.
Cool.
Then eventually one of them thought, hey, why don't we start a band? I think that was Jeff in the band.
There's always a Jeff in the band.
I know, it's weird. Jeff suggested to Dave, hey, Dave, said Jeff. Yes, Jeff, said Dave. Why don't we start a band named Squeeze? Questioned Jeff. That's a perfect idea, exclaimed Dave. And thus, the band Squeeze was born.
Do they still squeeze each other?
Of course, Billy. That's actually all they do on stage. They don't even play songs live. They just get up on stage and start squeezing each other, and the crowd goes wild. They love it. They don't even care about the music.
Wow.
It's quite inspirational, really.
It sounds it.
It does sound it, doesn't it?
It does.
Oh well, coming up next, we got some more music. Quite a lot more music, although not too much more music, because the show's almost done. Thank God. But also coming up shortly, we'll be revealing the answer to this week's loop. So please do stick around for that.
You're listening to the Blair Radio Project. It's that time again. It's the loop of the day.
Earlier on, we played this loop. And now for the big reveal to this week's loop. That's right, this week's loop was none other than It's My Life by No Doubt. Wow. Did you get it right, audience? Billy, did we have any correct calls?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. We didn't get any calls. The number you gave out isn't even our number anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, if you got it right, well done to you.
What if they got it wrong?
Then they're an idiot.
More commercials, fewer songs. You're listening to the Blair Radio Project.
Hello, and welcome back. Oh, God, my nose. To the end of the show. I want to thank you all so much for listening to the show this week. I hope you'll join me next week here. Billy,
Yes?
someone's at the door.
Yes, I can hear that.
Billy, go take a look to see who it is. And if it's a landlord, do not answer the door, okay?
What if it's not the landlord?
Then still don't answer it.
Okay.
Who is it?
You're never gonna believe this.
Is it Lindsay Lohan?
No.
Well, who is it?
It's Cockroach Kevin.
Cockroach Kevin. Cockroach Kevin's knocking on my door?
Cockroach Kevin's knocking on your door.
What does he want?
I don't know. You told me not to answer it.
Oh yeah, don't answer it. But find out what he wants.
How can I do that?
I don't know.
He's writing a note.
A note, you say?
Yes, a note.
What's he doing now?
He's still writing the note.
Okay. And now?
Still writing that note, Blair.
This is a long note.
Seems to be. He's putting it under the door now. He's walking away now.
What does the note say?
I don't know. I haven't read it. It's still on the floor.
Well, can you pick it up?
Yeah. Do you want me to?
Yes, Billy. Of course.
Okay. It's written in crayon.
Can you read it, Billy?
I am reading it.
Out loud, Billy.
Oh, okay. It says, Dear Stephanie, you must have got the wrong flat.
No, I told him my name was Stephanie.
Why?
I didn't want to tell him my real name.
Why Stephanie?
Because he asked me my name and I panicked. Okay?
Okay. Dear Stephanie, I caught a bug. That's as in a sickness, not an actual bug.
Did he write that or are you saying that?
He wrote that.
Okay. Continue.
Please disinfect the Rubik's Cube that I lent you before using it, as not to get sick yourself. Hugs and kisses, Cockroach Kevin. Hey Blair, what's a Rubik's Cube?
Doesn't matter. All right, audience, thank you all so much for listening to the show this week. Till next week, this has been the Blair Radio Project. Thank you so much. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Say bye, Billy.
Bye.
Cover your mouth.
Forget you, any mom, any sister, any job, any broke down car, and the things you call.